Okay, alright. Seems to be running fine, the stream. There we go. Bit of music to really tune into. That's actually a bit louder than it was before. Why is that so much louder? No, that doesn't... There, that's more. No? Hold on. There, that's more. No? That's correct. That'll do. That'll have to do. Also, there's a slime in my base, and I can't have that. 2, actually, and we're gonna split and become even more annoying. Fucking slimes in my base, and having none of it. Also, the ring's out of power. Whoops. Can't have that either. Let's charge this baby up. Now today, I'd like to do a bit more work on things related to the castle and all the stuff above ground. Which, yeah, it's all I've been doing as of late, but whatever. It's what keeps me interested, at least for now. And pretty soon I'll be, well, actually I don't know if it's gonna be pretty soon, but at some point I'm gonna start Darkest Dungeon and take a break from all this Minecraft stuff. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's the area right over here. So, what I want to do is I want to have this little bit here follow out further than it does. So I need to fix this by doing this first. So this bit, actually it stops. Yeah, stay there. There we go. We're gonna have this follow the edge of the river or lake or whatever this is as well. Need to find, right, I think this... Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, I think it's this block right here. Yeah, does this block connect? This one does. Okay, never mind. Then what we do is we stop that one and have this go all the way up. Actually, this one connects too, but whatever, right? Yeah. It'll be the wall there, and this will only be like a 1 block little area here, but that'll be fine. So it'll do right this second is leave that alone. Grab the air on this side. Basically, so that's the end of that walkway. Have that go up to there instead. It makes it a bit more actually uniform to the land. And then what I want to do is remove this bit. And we're going to have this conform to the land as well. course, I don't want it to be completely rigid and therefore not look nice, but need to get it out to about yonder. So if we go down from this block right here, we have in fact hit the bottom. Yeah, that just follows until there, where it will connect up with the edge of the tower. In fact, I actually do want to have it conform just the tiniest bit more. Maybe I don't, maybe that'll do. Actually, I think the issue here is that this is too flat of an edge. That's the issue I'm having with how this is looking. Like so, we will make this a bit more together looking, a bit more rounded. That's better. This is all gonna be courtyard, not actual keep. This area right here is gonna be the actual keep of the castle kind of area. So we have the way up and down over here. That'll do. Got the outline done. At least for the most part, unless I see something else I want to do. In which case, I'll change it. But for right this second, it's fine. Oh, bad burp. Reese's, they really mess with your burps. Okay, these. This building's gonna have one of those roofs that kind of, more so, sloped than it is, one of the few sloped roofs instead of the kind of rounded off edges of the other ones. A lot of these new buildings I'm making, I've noticed, don't have enough detail in them. Which is fine for right this second, but I'd like to add detail later. Kind of like I did with the barracks over there. As this building here looks a lot better than the other ones. Simply because I put a lot more effort into it. It's a smaller building, but better detailed. Then we do another layer of these. And a layer of these. Ta-da. We do there is maybe that. Make it look a little less. Actually, that roof does not look like it fits on that building. Yeah, I'm gonna tear this down. Oh well, I tried to make it look a little bit different, but it didn't turn out quite as well. I'll still do a sloped roof, just not as tall as the other one I had planned. Vinstrip stuff is always so calming. Never get enough of it. This is a very, very basic roof. Not amazing looking, but it'll do. And then what we do is to add that extra lip around the edge. We do that. That's not amazing, but for now it'll do. Maybe have an extra set of slabs up here too. With little ridges to help differentiate. Yeah, that is better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Come on, let me sleep. I know it's sunset and I want to sleep. Yeah, let me sleep. Come on, sunset. Yes, there we go. There we go. This is looking better and better on the minimap, I'll be honest. Still not sure about this here. Maybe I should have replaced these stairs with actual, let me try that. Let me do something real quick. Let me do this. That actually, that is better, I think. Small shed. What I might do is like this and start adding some real detail to some of these buildings. Is that maybe like this, right? And then replace like the outer edge of this with actual dirt. And of course, because of Vanish, I lost some of the dirt because it just teleports everywhere. Of course. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of gravel here. Saves me the trouble. And... okay, now... I want to go over this way for inspiration. Because I like how I did things over here, along with the tutorial building, but also this barracks, which had the cobblestone walls, the oak fences, the kind of supported areas. So let's do kind of like some oak wood and some spruce slabs, some fences, and some walls. Like the actual block walls, not the man-made stuff kind of walls. Add a bit of a kind of supporting beam to each of these. Now cut out the middle two of each. Then how did I do things over here? I think it was the fence in the middle or the top, depending on how many high. No, I did that with that one because it was kind of like a middle support beam. That one's the stone fence on top. Got it. I'll replicate that one for the too tall. There we go. See, this adds a bit more life to it. Put this around the edges. Kind of have this bit of an overhang over top of the extra pillars. Maybe we have the corners cut out as well. Yeah. We have like that there. Maybe not a torch on it, but just kind of have that there. Adds a bit more height to it. Oh, maybe have a flag on it. Yeah. Okay, a bit of white wool. I haven't decided what the flag pattern's gonna be yet, so... maybe one higher up. That'll do. And then add some slabs that aren't on the corners. Yeah. Leave a little bit of space in the middle of each one. I need to replace some of this with grass now rather than later. And what isn't there, I can make into paths, like these little corners. That one doesn't need to be a path. Okay, now, see, this already has a lot more to it. And then some trap doors, right? And we just place these like that. I think that looks nice. Kind of like a bit of overhang there. Then let's say, like that. There we go. We'll have to replace those bits on the bottom too, but... see, this is the kind of a bit more to the design than there already was. And we'll replace those with actual spruce wood, and it makes it look a bit more reinforced. See, that's a bit better. It's a very, very small building, but it already has far better actual structure to it. Much better look to it. Also, maybe like have here iron bars. Maybe this can be like a prisoner cell. So we have like that there. It's kind of like a little prisoner area. Maybe an iron door should be used for prisoners. You know? Maybe. Don't want people getting out. Or breaking it down. A little flag just to make sure people know. Actually, I want to add a bit of movement to this flag. Maybe like that. So it's kind of blowing in the wind, in a way. Let me also replace these now rather than later, or else I won't remember. It's just that little touch. It's literally 1 pixel, but it does make a difference. There we go. See, that's just nice. And then we need a button. Or maybe a lever. Lever, whatever. Just across from the blacksmith. Maybe isn't the best place for a tiny prison, but whatever, right? Okay, so I'm sleeping in here tonight. Maybe not. I'll put the blacksmith's bed in here. You can have like a blue bed or something. A cyan bed, sure. But right now we'll have that there. That works just fine. Still need to get some windows and add a bit more detail to all this. But for right now, it's looking nice. Of course, this building looks a lot different than the others. We can actually detail all this. Whoops. Almost forgot to do that part. So... let's say like that. We replace this with dirt. For now. And then, how do I want to have this one be built up? Obviously, probably a bit more of the same in terms like that, in layman's terms, but... Oops. See, that one's better placed like that. And then we get to work kind of replicating what I had over there. Or actually, there's going to be a 3 tall bit there for the roofing. So what I should do is replicate the other design I had. Like so. I'm doing all this in survival too, like an idiot. I could have made everything easier on myself and I didn't. Oh well, it's more fun this way, I suppose. that one's not gonna fit until I get the roof on there. It's gonna look really weird otherwise. So let's put about this around the edge. I'll worry about roofing the rest of it later. We'll need more of those. Those slabs. Oops. That was a wrong placement there. See, this, not that one in particular, but the diagonal one should look better now that the slabs are in place. Yeah, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's better. And we have this going all the way around, except for the corners. Of course, the corners don't get slabs. We'll need to put some dirt down there too. This building was down a place before I had done more of the landscaping. That's fine though. It's fine. Yeah, so we don't have that one going over. The diagonal bits, do I have the diagonal bits connect? That's the question. As I do over here, but... yeah, I guess I do. Like so. No, give me the dirt back. There we go. There. Let's do a little bit of fixing up here. That's better than it was. Maybe have that like that. That's... yeah, let's leave it like that for now. The grass will grow over, it'll make it look nicer. So now we take the actual blocks, place these around the edge. Like so, connect up the corners. Yep. Then one last little bit. This roof doesn't need to be amazing. have this go all the way across. There we go. Not an amazing building. A lot of these are going to have more flatted rooftops than the others, but that's okay. That's not enough of a detriment to really cause that much of an issue. Also, a little torch in here would go a long way for keeping these people at least safe from stuff spawning. Whoever's being kept in there. Quote unquote. Okay, now, that building doesn't have anything inside of it yet, but at least it's roofed. Has a little bit more detail to it. Say if this is a window or more of a way looking out. The old tree. Yep, and then disconnect the grass, vein mine it all up, and get the interior of this building built. That'll be good. That'll be very good. That'll be very, very good. Why do I have this stuck in my head? Gonna need more. Thankfully, I have those growing in the auto farm down in the lab. There we go. They still spawn about there, so... Oh, this works. This works fine. Knocks out. Let's say like right about... Yeah, actually there. Yeah. We'll have a kind of chandelier of torches. Ta-da. A bit of a door. And close this building, at least for now, is done. At least for now. I now need to go to bed before it gets too dark again. This building does need more detail to it, though. Like, it is not nearly done, now that I think about it. It's just too flat. There's not enough poking out of it, the sides. The top's fine. I like the top. I think I did a good job up top, but below, no siree. Maybe this building is a flag too. And we'll have them all kind of blowing in the wind. Not sure what the design's gonna be yet, but that's fine. Let's say the kind of corners, per se, that aren't over yonder. We have these to kind of give a bit more to it. Maybe put some cobblestone walls beneath it. First. If I'm gonna have those, I need to replicate that here. Why did I mainline that? Oh, because I'm an idiot who didn't actually recreate it properly. Derp. Two, three. There we go. Let's have this one go on straight. Kind of like that one isn't. It's on the same line, but it's kind of a bit more different. I like that. Maybe have at this end of the house a bit more. This stuff can't actually spawn, so never mind, hold on. Actually, I don't know about that one. However, for this building, I'll just have it kind of go like this, where it's only the actual edges, a bit more unique, and we'll get rid of the spare inventory sign. Have I grown any more oak passively? Seems not. Okay, plant some trees around here and hope they grow on their own. Or just grab some bone meal and do it manually, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. I'll just use this and be on my way. Not gonna be greedy. Use up my own time. I do need one more though, and that is annoying. I don't want to cut any part of this tree. No, leave it alone. Fuck it. Just fuck it. There. There we go. Boom. For this one, we'll have it like so. Some of that, some of that, some of this, some of that. Kind of all following a bit of a pattern, which I think works well for a military-style district. Or maybe, ooh, I want to try, see how this looks. I want to see how this looks. Oop, wrong bit. Well, that probably won't work then. Maybe it will if I put slabs on top. But I thought maybe this would be nice. For a bit of extra detail for this building in particular. Instead of just the slabs. But if I do that, then there's an extra rim around the edge, and that'll need more, and okay. There we go. It's fine. This is fine. This can be fixed. Okay, for right now, that's fine. So we have a bit of extra detail on maybe like this building too, where there's fence posts on top. They're there. They're there. Now let's say for this building, we use not andesite, but stone bricks. There they are. Give every building a little bit of charm, of its own kind of flavor, but don't give it so much that it looks out of place in a district meant to look very symmetrical and samey and all that. It's the military for this kingdom, not the residential zone. Apparently something died. That, but you know, something, quote unquote. This place now has a bit more to it. And we put some lights in here. Some beautiful lights. Keep it all lit, baby. Keep it all lit up. Maybe we have like here, kind of like we did with the other buildings. This, and have some lights attached, meant to keep the district lightened. All kind of protecty field-esque. Get ready to go to sleep. More and more work is going into this place, and I'm actually very happy with how it is starting to look. Let's also get some trapdoors placed down. I almost forgot about them. They do add a bit to the structures. Again, not all of them need to be the exact same, but they should have at least a little bit of similarities. Yes, that is the correct word. Actually, I can't do that with this building in particular, because it has the diagonal. That won't work. This building will, though, but we'll do a little bit of a difference again, where we only have it on the connecting pieces. Not underneath the slope either, that doesn't look right. Also, I screwed this up by not correctly placing an oak pillar in the middle, like I was supposed to on this side. Whoopsie daisies. That is a mistake that I made. Glad I got that now. Yep. Like so. That actually looks better, I think. And we're going to remove these pieces and replace them with stairs. Yeah. Better. Then I am going to fix this because I actually have a better idea of how it should look. Or actually that middle bit didn't have to go, but oh well. We do this. We do that. There we go. Better. Better. In a way. But if I'm going to do that, I should probably replace these with stairs as well. Maybe these don't need to be fence posts, but rather just slabs. And I have just the perfect amount to do so, without losing another stack slot. And then do this to light up the area, whereas the other buildings won't have that unique flair. I like. That won't work though, no. If I do with chiseling bits, I could manually do a little bit like that. But not right this second, no. Well, that's what, 3 or 4 of the buildings? That's about 3, or actually 4. Yeah, 4 of the buildings. Completely finished on the exteriors. Interiors, not so much. There we go, put some torches in here to keep the place at least somewhat lit up. Yeah. I guess I can finish this building right now. A few blocks of iron. Some wood piles placed around. Actually, I need the decorative kind. Yeah, those ones can be placed sideways. So we got the wood, the iron, maybe a little bit of gold. And some quartz, just kind of there. A little stockpile for materials. Lovely. Maybe for this building what we have is like no, I need stone bricks for that bit. We dig up these and we do this. Place them specifically in that direction so it cuts off. Three there. That'll do. That adds a little bit more, just that tiniest bit more to the structure. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? I think so. Now this building here is what's going to take the most effort to actually make look nice. Big blacksmith building. His abode, the way over, and all that. These are going to take some extra effort too. But for right now, I can actually fix up a little bit of it by just putting some fences all along this area. As this will be a balcony, you don't need people falling off of it. Same with this area. With torches on each of the log supports that have the piece facing upwards, and a bit down here as well. Like so. Well, they actually have to go across there to get into here, where we'll have like a little bedroom. Single person. And I need to get these areas roofed, and this area will be done. Well, not this area, this building set right there here will be done. These two. Roof these areas. Actually, no, they won't because I need to do the interiors. That is a problem. So we've got makeshift prisoner area, not makeshift, but a tiny prisoner hold. Extra materials for the blacksmith, a kind of checkpoint area that they can see who's coming and going. You have the area under here that goes to the blacksmith. Maybe like a tree or two would help this area look nice. So what we do is we do that, we grab some bone meal. We're gonna get some nice looking trees that kind of populate this area. Make it look a little less barren. Remove the flowers. Grass is fine. Flowers, not for this particular area. You've kind of gotten away from the nobles area. Not as much of sticklers for aesthetics or requirements by sanctions kind of idea. Just grass. Plus I can use the dyes later if I don't leave them. That's a really small one. I like that. I like that. I actually like that. There we go. We'll have a few more kind of permeating the coast of this area a bit more so. Kind of making up for where I can't have buildings or don't want buildings to be. If I can't build a building there, have some trees. They add a natural border to the place. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Although it kind of blocks the view. Yeah. I wish I had gotten that elsewhere. I do. And I'll still take it, you know, I can get stuff from it. Not stuff, but the logs, which can be useful for building other structures, but for right now, no go on the big tree, that'll do. The trees shouldn't go up so tall that they block the view of this house. So much. I'd actually like this one to be really tall. There, that's not really tall, but it's tall enough. That'll do. I might have to trim that one a bit because of this building that I'm going to have here. I'll leave extra room over there for more stuff. Put away the extras here. Let's just put everything that isn't necessary at this exact moment away. So we can have a bit of kind of areas over here that aren't what you'd call kind of buildings. I don't want to say call buildings, but you know, kind of a bit more untamed. Like areas that kind of just built and they didn't need to cut that stuff down or get rid of it or anything, so they just kind of left it alone. We'll say the area leading up to here will be a bit more sacred. But once you kind of get, let's say to here, this level, that's where stuff starts actually growing again. Try not to make these just like rows also for myself. Make it actually feel like a bit more of a crowded area for trees. That's a nice one. Thankfully, these designs do help. And they'll add a bit more also to prevent me having to deal with this area. It makes it nice for the soldiers if they were to look out, kind of like, oh, there's some woods. It's a bit more of a nature-y outlook from the barracks. One that hopefully wouldn't make it too unbearable to live in there. One grow up. There we go. Grow up nice and tall. These ones, because they're more to make a little wooded area, less so to be decorative in their own right. I don't need to force it to be the tall ones. The ones with the actual... That one's not going to grow at all. Maybe if I plant it there, that's better, evidently. That one grew in one, that one grew in two, that one grew in two. I like it when they grow in two instead of 5 or 10 or 20, like some, like you. There we go, see? That's better. That just adds a bit of a kind of, I don't want to say area of effect, but it adds more of a border, a natural border. Quite literally natural border. Trim that down just the tiniest bit so it doesn't touch. Let's actually have a tree here too. Like I want that one to have at least some kind of birth to it, like it's not crowded. The kind of old sacred tree that they have a path leading up to. The one that no one's allowed to chop down. No one's allowed to do anything to it. It's a sacred tree. Has some significance to it. That kind of tree. That is better. Let's have one last one, maybe about there. Ooh, that was a good one. And let's also go through here and just plant some grass. It's fine if there's flowers in here, you can't really see them through the thicket. But that's the idea, is that it's a kind of thicket down here. You're not supposed to be able to see much through here. Hard, unnavigatable, just a bunch of trees. I guess that would prevent, like, attackers from using the forest as if it was completely unnavigatable and extremely difficult to come out of. Plus, there's also a lot of natural growths here from the actual biome generation that really help. I think that about does it. Yeah, just about. Don't see many empty spaces left to place the bone meal. There is a little bit that I missed right here. But it also kind of helps prevent me having to fix this up, because it's kind of like they built it on the cliffside. It's a bit of a natural drop. And now I want to see it from inside here. How does it look looking out? See, that's cooler. Look at that. Sure, you don't have the same view of the castle you did, but I like that better. Personal opinion and all. Tabbing out really quick, hold on. There we go. Still gotta make this into like a little training area, so we'll chop down some of this stuff. Don't need these to actually be made into food yet, so break them wholesale. Anywhere else that I'm not gonna build up actual, like maybe about here, because there's gonna be like a bridge going across there and a bit of fortifications, but kind of like there's entrance into the poor district, but you know, you don't want people just walking into the military district from the poor area. So you have a bit of a fortification to prevent people from just walking in willy-nilly. Of course, they could just swim across, but not many people are gonna do that. Not to get into the military district. No, no, no. You'd want to get into the residential district, not the military district, if you're gonna swim and forcibly get yourself inside from the poor area. And these trees over here need to be chopped down because they were only placed for logs, the saplings. The sacred tree here. We'll have it be that they haven't even cut the grass over here, but we'll remove again any of the flowers that spawn that aren't natural. Like the white ones that have already spawned. Now those actually are natural, but we'll remove them because, again, they don't fit the idea that I'm going for here. However, once it gets closer to these trees, it can once again have flowers. Let's say right about this level is where it stops for the surrounding area. Again, no one wants to trim the grass around here. It's a bit sacred. So, I'm glad I could incorporate one of the naturally just random generating structures into the build of the kingdom by doing this kind of tree. Old and forgotten. Maybe not forgotten, but just untouched. Left to rot. In a way that isn't, you know, sacrilegious or anything. Also, how does this look now that we have all the trees around? How does this view look? Okay, that is different, obviously, but I like it. Because if we go to one of the forests over here, Minecraft, unless you're in like certain biomes or just get really good generation, a lot of the times the trees don't create a thicket. They kind of create a, they're kind of sparse. And there's some areas that'll overhang, like here in the modded biome. But you don't get the same as if you manually place them very close together by putting the saplings down. And then, you know. Also, all this is going to be farmland later. That's going to be a treat to make. Oh boy. I'm also gonna put trees, a lot of trees over here, I think. Instead of having what would have otherwise... Okay, that's too spindly for this area, no. This needs to be a thicket as well. Tall trees or short trees. One or the other, not the spindly stuff. There. Start with the area closest, and then move on from there. We'll have it connect up the little forested area here, connect up with the path. Over yonder. See, that's not spindly, that's fine. Very crowded, very, very overcrowded. That's what I want the feeling of for this kind of thicket area. Like, sure, the people carved out the path over there, but this area was just kind of left untouched. Come on, grow, please. There. Hey! Okay, let's break that so it doesn't connect up directly. Okay. And then try and fill in the areas that, like this one, that feel a bit too open. Like they would in natural generation. Because we want an actual kind of thicket going on here. An actual overgrown area. These trees don't let in a lot of sunlight kind of feel. It's going to use up a lot of bone meal. It's going to make a lot of wood that I'm not going to chop down. But I think the aesthetic makes it worth it. Oh, that one grew on its own. What do you know? It should still look nice from looking in, but looking out on the other hand, not so much. Or I guess looking from the inside shouldn't look amazing, because, you know, it's a thicket, and I'm supposed to be able to see very far out. Let's remove this. Honestly, I was going to have like a seawall and a staging area. I don't think so much now. We'll leave that for the proper kind of military district. Trees say go up to here. That's a nice one. Actually gonna run out of saplings for... I'm gonna have to get some more out of my inventory, or my thingamabob. Storage. There they are. Well, that's a good one. Those really tall ones always make the best. Like actual decorative. They arch over, they connect a lot of the area, they had height, they had shape. Which, if you know me, I'm a stickler for aesthetics and shape, height. Let's have some things to do with it. Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't want to break that one, but I had to. Oh well. Let's keep this going. Keep this train going. That should be able to grow. Why isn't it growing? There we go. One over. Then what I'll also have is perhaps like, that's a village or whatever. Let's say, I'll use the swapping wand, right? Set the material to be dirt. And replace all this with an ear-breaking sound around the edges, and then break this and do the same below. And then I'll fill all this in with water. Right. Now what we also do is, in order to place all the water down initially, like just a little bit of water. Oh, there's a witch up here. You spawned. You dare to spawn in my forest. Die. You have no place here. Infidel. And what we do is we create an infinite source. And we begin filling all this in. Ta-da. Then, of course, we do need to use the swapping wand to get rid of the grass underneath the water. Can't have grass underneath the water. At least not clear water, non-murky water. Fix this up a tiny bit. Of course, we will have some stone right in the middle, right in the middle. Oh, and I'm out of power on this thing. I need to go recharge it. Okay. We'll leave the builder's one in there for right now. Okay, I got small. Head over here. Yeah, like a little water feature. Doesn't need to be massive, but a little bit of a water feature. In the middle, kind of like a little grove area. A little bit of stone right in the middle. There we go, have all the trees surrounding it. The spindly one won't look good on its own, so we gotta kind of beef it up with other trees. Also you, I'm not trying to be rude, but do we have a golden lasso? Like an empty one? We do. Okay, let's get, I don't want to kill you, I don't, but I need you out of the way. So, there we go. That's a good one. start getting some grass in here too. I love being relaxed like this. Takes my mind off what happened today. There is a villager over here. He's trapped in the thicket. Apparently. There's the underground. I can't tell. He's below. Okay, he's underground. I'm not dealing with that then. You're on your own, villager, pal, friend, whatever the fuck you are. I don't know what to call it. It's not really a friend or a pal or any of that. Just, ooh. This is very monotonous, but it makes it look nice in the end. Which is the goal of all this. Right now, none of this has any function, not a single bit of fucking function. Of course I'm gonna miss some areas, but if I come back later, I can find them and fix them. Nothing here is permanent. It's the glory thing, glorious part. None of this is permanent if I don't want it to be. All I'd have to do is come back and cut, chop, or redo. Until I feel happy with it. Ta-da. Right here. Another one there. Make sure I'm not in the way of it growing too. Like my actual character model. And probably one right about there. If it'll grow. I gave up on it, but nope. Shouldn't have given up on it. That one grew nice and tall. See, this is like a thicket. I love it. I love it. You can barely see the water now, but it's there. So I like how that looks now. Especially on the map. And I actual, like, thicket. Oh, there's a bit here. See, this is the thing. You just make it. You look for those little spots over top. Ooh, that's a good one. That don't look fulfilled. Oh, shit. But what I'm gonna have to do here is dig my way out and just put the dirt or the grass back. Sure. There. Ta-da. Maybe one last tree, like right there. Of course, that can grow good. Whew. Glad, very glad. Now I'm gonna relook out with the view tower. You can only sleep at night. It's sunset. Why can't I sleep during the day if I want to sleep during the day? I hate that. Tabbing out, hold on. So let's see from the tower, kind of see what it looks like from inside the building too. See, that's just an actual fucking thicket, and I love it. Like, you're not supposed to see all the way over, like it's a railing for a reason, so you can't kill yourself off of it so easy. But let's actually now, right, go down. Like here. Oh, there's apparently a zombie there. Well. The stuff will spawn in that thicket now. Look at this. This actually makes sense as to why this area is kind of the way it is now, and that you can see out, but you can't really use it to see in as much. You're not high enough up. Let's see how it looks from the second floor as well. On either side. So of course you have this, you can actually look out over it. Well, not really out even over it, you can just look out into it. Which is what I like. And I also like the idea that kind of out this way is where they chop down, like this way out is where they chop down all the wood for this place. So there's gonna be like stumps maybe, I don't know. And you look out over here, you don't have the same view of the castle now, which is a shame. But I think it makes up for the fact. This window here's gotta suck for this person. You think, I got a good window. I guess you can see the castle from there, but this window, barely see anything. Poor guy. Maybe down here's where they eat, or something. Like where the soldiers actually get to eat their meals. I really like how that thicket turned out, though. Okay, this zombie's not dying, is he? Unkillable. He died. He did not live up to his name. Let's do a little bit of work on this area. So let's say right here, we're gonna match it up with these and add a bit of support to the actual area. And this bit's fine, you just gotta cut out the torches. Now it's going to temporarily leave. Okay, now fences and wall. These. I'll add a bit of an overhang here. Again, this building is not symmetrical, so having a bit of an overhang here doesn't hurt the other side as much as you might think. It still does in a way, but not as bad as some people might think, as I said. But I still think I will have... Actually, yeah, we can do this. This will still add detail, but it'll make it its own thing also, so that it doesn't look out of place. So we tear out these. Again, same thing. And that's, again, not perfect, but it does add more to the structure. That makes it look more sound. And also a bit more, I don't know, like a structure. Instead of just, I don't know, whatever the fuck this is. Maybe what I also have is like these. Have them on either side. Kind of structural bits. That, you know, I like that. It adds just the tiniest bit more. I like it. Now what I think I can do for this area is cut up all these, right? Oh, no, tell me it didn't do what I think it did. Okay, it didn't. Oh, I thought it might have destroyed the staircases inside. Okay. Now, what I do is I do this. Oops. This will make it look right. I hope. Okay, replicate. Like this. And what this does is, again, it adds shape, of which this tower was severely lacking. And then what we'll do is kind of what we've been doing based off what the other areas were. But not exactly what they did. One more of these. And then fences going up through here. There we go. And then what I do to fix this, right? The shape of this is just literally cut cut these out of the equation and have the support pillar be here instead. Oops. I guess that one doesn't actually matter, you won't see it, but still. Now, this is not that big of a change, but it adds, again, just the tiniest bit of shape. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes. And then I'm gonna go to sleep before I alter this any further. A bit too dark here. A bit too dark. It's not perfect yet, but it's looking better than it was. And how would it look if I did that? No. It's got a bit more to it, but not... Maybe what I need to do here is take the stairs, right? Cut off the corners and do that. Just try that and see how it looks. Again, it's just adding shape. Then maybe cut that bit out. The corner slabs. Place, dig out these. Place full blocks here, and then on top of that, the existing ones with slabs. See how that looks. Again, not perfect, but it has like, it has a bit of charm to it. There's something that can keep it going for right this second. I'm also gonna do this. Oops. And then maybe like this. No, because that connects. What I might do is use the, maybe I need actual fences. Try that. Ooh, nope. Let me try something else. One last little trick. I don't have all the new blocks, but let me try this. Yeah, probably that. Okay. Doesn't matter where they start, how they start, any of that. As long as they're closed, they'll look all the same. At least close enough to where it doesn't matter. Let's grab some cobble stairs and then replace this, but hold on. See how this looks instead. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, not that. Not completely that, I should say. Leave the top bits. Cut out the outliers like that. There we go. Let's just cut these out and then I'll get around to actually placing the stairs. That'll do for now. Again, right now, it's just temporary stuff. I didn't actually say that before, it actually isn't temporary stuff, it's just until I find the right look, I suppose. I do like, however, that there's like the darker area under the trapdoors. I think that fits it very nicely. Grab these and do this as well. Got it. Ooh, I have an idea. What if I have an idea, but I'm not going to try it right this second, and I'll probably forget it, but I have an idea. It might work, it might not work, but for right now, I'm honestly getting a little bit tired. So I might end things off. Because I'm getting tired. Let's break down another one of these buildings. Doing it once, kind of per stream. I'll get it done eventually. Also, Erodium. I'm not ending it yet. Holy shit. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Actually, like, tremendously good news. Oh, the Erodium. Finally got it all. All the stuff I need to upgrade the first time. That automatically fills in on its own. Thankfully. So that's the nice thing about the buildings that have the cobblestone floor, unlike the farmlands that fall over water. So that they don't have to, you can just kind of cut them out, and everything's fine. This building, the farmland, and this thing, because it has the dirt floor, are going to be difficult to cut out. Okay, but right now I need to go back to the lab, and we are going to upgrade the ore miner. Finally. So we go ahead, we go all this way over. We find the ore miner, and we are going to completely cut it up. There. This one. I don't know how tall it needs to be. I think it's the same height, but I can't tell you. Anywho. Boom. Tier 2. Oh, shoot. I probably should have marked where the other one was, you know? So, let's mark out. This is 25. So, 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 right there, right here. Got it. And the assembler. Structure frame tier 2 or above. Structure panel, laser core, laser lens. 3 laser core. That, shoot. Might need to be higher up. So if I do that, and we, oh god, yeah. We let it do what it needs to do for right now, but. So what else do I need? Tier 2 or above, structure panel, laser core, laser lens. I already have, I need laser core and structure frames. Why did I do that? Okay, I need more rhodium. I'm a fucking imbecile. I should have paid attention. Oh my god, I can't upgrade it yet. I am actually an idiot. At environmental tech. Just take all this and then reconstruct it. There we go, it's working again. Gotta get more rhodium. Always gotta get more rhodium. I hate how much you have to get. It's just luck. Every bit of it's luck. So much rhodium. How much? It's what, 24 structure, right? So if I'm to use this, it's 48 more crystals. Have mercy on my soul. Have mercy on my soul. Clear, right? Clear laser lens. No, a crystal laser lens. I could have used that, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Is there an uncrafter? There is. It's just... How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Nowhere to run. That actually hurts. Okay. 9 times 6. It's actually... I should, That's just gonna take forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Oh my god. Or let's process these ores and just be done for today. Be done. Be done for the day. Hold on. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let me take a screenshot for the thumbnail and we'll be done. Maybe not that one. I think that works. Repair up my tools as well. Fucking hiccups. Let's also use the furnace over here to cook up some potatoes. I'll need to fix all this up later too. This hallway, as nice as it is, doesn't actually look nice at all from the inside. I need to make sure with what additions I've made too that this reactor is still enough. Yeah, it's fine. Should be ore processing later. Aquamarine shale, huh? These obviously need to be processed too, I guess. Anything else I was missing? Resonant and stone. Amber. These have to go in an actual furnace, huh? Yeah. In order to get the actual useful amber, not the other shit. process all this up. Process it all. Smooth along the process. In future, just have it like that. Do this for right this second. I'm done for today.